Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Gary Dimitri Hamidi, with student ID number 052118400000014. Today I'm going to explain about plant resource in the project resource management overview in the PMBOK 6. As a project manager, I will explain about project charter and project documents. First, project charter. Project charter provides a high-level project description and requirements. It also has the key stakeholder list, summary milestones, and pre-approved financial resources that may influence the resource management of the project. The project charter is the document issued by the project initiator or sponsor that formally authorizes the existence of a project and provides the project manager with the authority to apply organizational resources to project activities. It documents the high-level information on the project and on the product, service, or result from the project it is intended to satisfy. And then second, project management plan. Project management plan is the document that describes how the project will be executed, monitored, and controlled and closed. It integrates and consolidates all of the subsidiary management plans and baselines and other information necessary to manage the project. The needs of the project determine which components of the project on the project management plan that are needed. There are two components in the plan resource management and project documents. They are quality management plan, and then it's the scope baseline. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Katarina Nimas, and our presentation as a project manager will continue about the explanation. First, I will explain about project documents that consist of project schedule, requirement documentation, risk register, and stakeholder register. And the first one is project schedule. The project schedule is an output of a schedule model that person link activities with planned dates, duration, milestone, and resources. At a minimum, the project schedule includes a plan start date and a plan finish date for each activity. The project schedule shows the timeline for the needed resources. The project schedule may be represented in summary form, sometimes referred to as the master schedule or milestone schedule, or presented in detail. And the next one is requirement documentation. Requirement documentation describes how individual requirements meet the business need for the project. Requirement may start out at a high level and become progressively more detailed as more information about the requirement is known. Requirement will dictate the type and amount of resources needed for the project and may influence how they are managed, and this is an example of the requirement documentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Radiam Rahman. My student number is 0521184000030. In this part of the video, I will explain about risk register and stakeholder register. The first one is risk register. Risk register described in section 11.2.3.1 in PMBOK 6. Risk register is requirement documentation describe how individual requirements meet the business need for the project. And the requirement may start out at a high level and become progressively more detailed as more information about requirement is known. The risk register contains information on threats and opportunities that make impact resource planning. In the screen, I will show you the example of risk register. Yes, and the next is stakeholder register. Described in section 13.1.3.1 in PMBOK 6, the main output of the identify stakeholder process is the stakeholder register. This document contains information about identified stakeholder that includes but it's not limited to. It's contain identification information, assessment information, and stakeholder classification. You can see the example of stakeholder register in the screen. As you can see, there is a role, contact category, interest influence, expectation, and commons requirement. The role and the contact is identification information, and the category is stakeholder classification. And interest, influence, expectation, common requirement is the assessment information for our project stakeholders. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
And there is also enterprise environmental factor. Enterprise and environmental factor that can influence the plant resource management usually are organizational culture and structure, geographic distribution of facilities and resource, existing resource competence. But there are also others than that, such as this. And next one is organizational process asset. The organizational process asset that can influence the plant resource management usually are human resource policies and procedure, physical resource management policies and procedure, safety policies, security policies, templates for resource management plan, and historical information for similar project. But there are also others than that, such as this. So we already explained all the input document that will be needed in this project. We should ensure all the input documents exist, because even if there is only one document that doesn't exist, it will be hard for us to considering the best tools and techniques and make the output documents.